welcome to my channel. My name is Shanae, and if you are new here, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Pretty sure what brings you here was the title. You are PCSing. Either your last move didn't go too great, or this is your first move, or you just want a couple tippy tips to help you along the way. All right, guys, let's get to the video. All right, guys, so first things first, what is PCS? PCS stands for Permanent Change of Station. Basic terms for whoever didn't catch what it was, pretty much means you're moving to your next duty station. All right, so our first tip would be to declutter. Pretty much get rid of things you don't use anymore, get rid of things that are broken, get rid of things you got and don't know how you got it, get rid of things you have and don't know how you have it, okay? So you want to trash those items, you want to donate, or you want to sell it. Get that chingle ching, okay? Get that money before you leave. Okay. All right. So another important tip is to decide if you want to move on post or off post. This is very important, you know, especially if you never heard of the location you're going to, you never even been to the location you're going to. Google sometimes can be your best friend. You can check for crime rates, schooling in the areas, especially if you do decide you want to live off post. You can check houses, apartments, making sure you stay in the range of your BAH if you want to. Another tip, especially if you're moving in the area, it doesn't matter if you're moving on post or off post, you know, check those Facebook groups, get, you know, information on the area from people who actually live there and not just going off Google and, you know, just different things on there that does not have anything to do with, like, you know, military life. Another important tip is to go into the leasing site for the post or base that you're moving to. Type in yours or your spouse's rank, type in how many dependents you have, and a whole list of houses should pop up. Also, you might want to call them when you maybe see something that you like to see if there's a wait list. Sometimes the wait lists are long, sometimes they're short, or sometimes there's none at all. Personally, with us, it was pretty much just 30 days. So that wasn't really too long, and we pretty much got the house that we really wanted. So sometimes you can make suggestions if they do give you one, but sometimes you just have to get what you can get. All right, this tip is very important to me because who wants to buy things that they already have, such as shower curtains, microwave, pots and pans, and, you know, things like that. So you should have a must-have box or a must-have little spot in your car that you just dedicated to that, just to not buy it again. Because sometimes your household goods won't get to your house for weeks, or I've seen some people who didn't get their stuff in like a couple months, which I don't know how that happened, but our stuff took about 2 weeks to get to us. And I know if we didn't have a microwave or things to like cook with, or like just simple things that you cannot kind of live without and don't want to buy again, it's just very stressful. So when your stuff get here, you have multiple of things that you don't even need anymore. So have a must-have box and I think you'll be fine. All right, sometimes they can give you a time frame on when your household items will be at your house. Exact date. Sometimes weather can delay the process, or other things can delay that. So sometimes you'll be in the house with nothing. So on post, they do have this thing called the ACS lending closet. So pretty much you are borrowing things from them. They have different household goods in there, such as kitchen stuff, such as like cookware. They have microwave, table, chairs. They have bathroom items for you, cleaning items for you, but these things you have to return them. They give you a time frame. If you don't have your things by then, you can also probably call up there or go up there to see if they'll let you have it for a bit longer. You don't want to be stuck without items, so I suggest you check out the ACS lending closet. All right, so these tips are pretty much out of whack. They're pretty much out of order. Take them how you want. All right, so another tip will be to decide if you want a Diddy move or a partial Diddy move. Diddy stands for do-it-yourself. Do-it-yourself pretty much is you're doing the whole move by yourself. Movers, packing, everything. A partial Diddy move is something that me and my family did. The movers came maybe like 3 days before we actually moved out of our apartment. They packed everything. They literally had paper and boxes and all that stuff. They had packing tape. They packed everything up. The movers came the next day. The movers packed everything up and took it away. And we really didn't have to pack anything. We pretty much, like I said earlier, we pretty much decluttered and sorted everything and how it was. Make sure whatever you're taking, driving, or however you are getting there, whatever you are taking, maybe put it in a closet that you just tell them not to go into. That way you can have that, because literally the movers pack everything. If you leave some trash out on the floor, they'll literally bunch the trash up, pack it, and when you open your stuff, when you get to your new house, you'll be unpacking trash. Like, I swear, they pack literally everything. What else? That's it. All right, so they do have this thing called TLE. It stands for Temporary Lodging Expenses. Pretty much they pay for your travel expenses such as gas, meals, and your hotel. Your hotel, they'll pay up to 10 days. So make sure you plan your trip really well, especially if you want to stop in different cities, if you have different family members along the way, and you decide to stay at a hotel. Just make sure you stay in those 10 days, because who wants to pay for something that they don't have to when they have 10 days of free, pretty much getting a room. Also, if you have pets, you want to call the hotel that you pick, and you want to see if they accept pets, because some people don't accept pets and some people do. So you might want to do that as well. All right, so another thing, like I said, when you plan your trip, especially if you have kids, especially just you in general, you don't want to be sitting in a car the whole time, especially if you're going through like cool cities and stuff. Make sure you Google ahead of time, check out cool food places, cool places like museums, amusement parks, just cool things to do. And just check that out ahead of time, because no one wants to be going through a cool city and you just don't know what to do and you're just riding around and trying to see what to do. So just plan that ahead, plan different activities to do. And yeah. Okay, so I'm almost finished with my tips. So another important tip, and this goes for everyone in the family. So you might want to get medical records for everybody. You want to get school records, any record that you can think of that's hard to get them. I'm in the medical field. Sometimes people give you the runaround on faxing things or emailing things or mailing things off. Now that takes a long time. So get those medical records, school records. Also, any type of medication anyone needs, get a refill before you move. When you move to where you're moving to, sometimes it's hard to find a doctor that you want to find, or your medicine might be running out. So just get those medications. That way you'll have those and won't be, in a frantic stage trying to get the medicine that you really need. All right, so I'm almost finished. I have a couple more, maybe like 2. So the first one is to take pictures of every single thing. Even if you don't think it's too important, just go through your house, take videos, take pictures, snap. Take pictures of appliances, furniture, clothes, especially expensive items, jewelry. You might want to maybe carry yourself if it's not easy to get back. Just take a bunch of pictures. The other one is to keep your receipts. You'll have to weigh your car, keep that receipt. Anything with food, gas, hotel, keep those receipts. Anything that you can think of that you're buying on the road or through your stay, like, going through the whole PCSing process, just keep your receipt, because you get reimbursed for a bunch of that stuff. All right, guys, we reached the end of this video. Hopefully this gave you some good information on different tips on moving during your PCS, whether it's your first, last, or if you had a bad experience in the past with moving. Stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching.